Dear Gurudev, when Buddha gave a begging bowl to kings and princes, what kind of impact does this have on the consciousness for a seeker?
He just lets go. Yeah, when Buddha gave the begging bowl to seekers, he meant just let go of all those things which you think yours and with which you are attached. It's a way to let go of attachment and know that your survival will always be provided, and whatever you need for yourself, you ask and it shall be given to you. That is it. An individual needs very little to survive. Doesn't need much to survive. But the greed in the mind is responsible for the anxiety, nervousness. And the attachment in mind is responsible for misery. So Buddha said, if you want to get out of misery, first thing is you let go of the cause of misery, which is attachment to material stuff. You just let go them. And what is that you need? You will get it. You ask for it. It shall be given to you. Nobody will ever refuse bhiksha for anyone. If someone says, I'm hungry, I want some food, you will have so much food that you can't eat. So many will be ready to give you food. So nobody goes out of hunger. And in those days when India was so prosperous, this was very normal. Yeah.
Dear Gurudev, people worship Lord Shiva as Nada Bindu Kaladi. Could you please speak about this?
Nada means sound, Bindu means light. And that which is the source of sound and light, that infinite space, which has no units, but which is the source of all units, all kalas, all aspects, specifications, divisions, which is the source of it, all that. That is Shiva Tattva. Energy is in a field. That field itself is Shiva, and the energy in the field is Shakti. So they are inseparable. And see, this is what the science also tells us today. And it says the field and the energy. Black matter and black energy. Dark matter and dark energy. Not black. Dark matter and dark energy. They say, the space that contains all the energies of the world. Kala is different units of energy, forms of energy. Nada and bindu, sound and light, everything is part of it. So the manifest universe springs from the unmanifest reality. That is what Shiva is.
Dear Gurudev, you look after me so well. When are you going to look at me?
I'm looking at you all the time.
Gurudev, I came across your tweet on complaints. Gurudev, should we never complain at all? Then how do we vent out in situations where we feel helpless and frustrated?
No, you complain, no problem. You can complain. You see, it's okay to complain. Don't say, oh, I shouldn't complain, and you don't have to be goody, rosy all the time. No. But see, if it has become your habit to complain all the time, then your complaint has very little value. If you complain once in a while, once in a leap year, it carries more weight. But your complaint is like the sunrise and sunset every day. It has not much charm, no value. At the same time, see, when a complaint arises, complain, no doubt. But it should not be, see that it doesn't carry the bitterness or prejudice with it. When you have prejudice in the mind, when you have bitterness in your feelings, and you are complaining, then it is affecting you more than others. It will pull down your own energy. Because you are punishing yourself for someone else's imperfection. My dear, wake up. In the world, people are imperfect. You can't have everybody the ideal, complete, perfect shape that you want them to be, where you yourself are not that. You don't look into a mirror. You don't see how imperfect you are, but you see others to be more imperfect. And then you start complaining about them. You must be aware of that. Your complaint must be constructive. If you tell them, hey, this is done this way, it should be done this way, it would be better. Not this. So, if it is a suggestive correction, it should always be welcome. But if a complaint is about the past and you hold on to it and you grumble, you are losing out. And you are creating such a negative cloud around you, which is unwarranted. Lord Shiva drank the poison, but then Shakti stopped it at the throat. This is a great secret in this. So poison is stopped at the throat. Means it doesn't go into the heart. So as long as your words are just only from up above the throat and not from your heart, you are safe. Got it? Good. Similarly, when someone gives you criticism, throws a negative remark on you, don't take it into your heart. Hold it at the throat. That is the beauty. Then you will say, oh, maybe there is something you can do about it. And you can do about it.
Gurudev, I was reading about the 4 noble truths that were imparted by Lord Buddha. While it focuses a lot on how everything is misery, I was wondering if this knowledge was for that time or is it timeless? Does Vedanta philosophy also see everything as misery?
No, Vedanta and Buddha's teaching are poles apart in one sense. Vedanta says you are born out of bliss. Everything is bliss. Everything is ananda, bliss. But Buddha says everything is sorrow. It is very relevant. There are 2 sides of the same coin when you see from the other side. They are poles apart, no doubt, but even Adi Shankara was called Buddha in disguise. He said the same thing like Buddha. The only one difference is he said life is all bliss. He led you towards celebration. So, there is deep connection between Buddhism and Vedanta. At the same time, there is a sea of difference. So the difference is also such that it only glorifies the knowledge on both sides. That is why Lord Buddha was also respected by Sanatanis. And Lord Buddha respected the Devatas and the ancient rishis and philosophy also. It is mutual. That's why Lord Buddha is made the 9th avatar of Vishnu. Good, that's enough for today.
घर में अगर कोई महिला वो नॉनवेज नहीं खाती और वो पसंद भी नहीं करती है, लेकिन वो मतलब पति के लिए पत्नी धर्म करके करे या विरोध करे, मतलब वो पकाए पति के लिए कि विरोध करे, वो नहीं चाहती है, वो पसंद भी नहीं करती, लेकिन
पसंद ही नहीं करते तो नहीं करे। बोलो पसंद ना करते हुए ऐसे करोगे तो तुम उसमें कितना दुखी होके वो बनाओगे, वो खाएगा, उनका भी दुखेगा, पेट दुखेगा। वो बोलिए आपके लिए बड़ा नुकसानदायक है, मेरे को पसंद नहीं, मैं नहीं करूँगी।
ओके, थैंक यू
बस।
गुरुदेव, थैंक यू।